Hello class 6, today we are doing our chapter number 3 of geography, which is motion of the earth. When we talk about the motion, that it means when we move, it's called our motion. As you know that the earth has two types of motions. The first one is rotation and the second one is a revolution. When the earth rotates on its axis is known as rotation, and when it take round around the sun it's called revolution. So that rotation is the movement of the earth. Rotation is the movement of the earth on its axis. The movement of the earth around the sun in a fixed path. Fixed path or orbit is called a revolution. Orbit means a fixed path. If I go to Delhi and which path followed by me is called my orbit. So the orbit is when the earth moves around the sun and when it follows a specific path is known as orbit. Now the axis of the earth, which is an imaginary line, we know very well then when the real earth has no axis, so that it's a imaginary line makes an angle of 66.5 degree with its orbital plane. The plane formed by the orbit is known as the orbital plane. The plane formed by the orbit, it's called its orbital plane. Here you can see the diagram of earth. When this earth is tilted, then it is 66.5 degree. Its earth is not straight. You can see here the middle line is known as axis. This middle line, these 2 points, one point here, the north pole, and the second point is here. This is the axis of its earth, of our earth. So it is not straight, it's tilted on 66.5 degree. That is why here one thing is mentioned, that 66.5 with its orbital plane. Now the earth receives light from the sun. We know very well that earth has no lights. Earth is not a star. Earth receives light from the sun. Due to the spherical shape of the earth. Now remember one thing, that earth is not in round shape. Earth is in spherical shape. The shape of the earth is spherical. Only half of it gets light from the sun at a time. When the sun gives direct rays to the sun, only half of the earth gets direct rays. The portion facing the sun experiences day. Which part of the earth receives sunlight from the sun, it's called day, and the second half, the other half part is known as its experiences night. The circle that divides the day and night on the globe is called the circle of illumination. Here you can see the picture. Here you can see the picture. This is sun, and when the direct rays comes from the sun and it fall on the earth, the middle line which divide day and night, here this part of the earth receive day, and the second part, the back side of the earth receive night. The middle line, the middle circle which divide earth into two parts, it means day and night, it's called the circle of illumination. It's called the circle of illumination. Now the earth takes about 24 hours to complete one rotation around its axis. When the earth rotates, it takes 24 hours. It takes 24 hours to complete one rotation around its axis. The period of rotation is known as the earth day. The period of rotation is known as the earth day. This is the daily motion of the earth. We know very well then the earth do rotation every day, and what is the time of rotation? 24 hours. It takes 24 hours to complete one rotation, and this is also known as earth day. Earth day. Now next question. It is the biggest question of this chapter. Now this is the biggest question. What would happen if the earth did not rotate? Earth takes 24 hours and it also defines day and night. But what happened when the earth did not rotate? So the answer is the portion of the earth facing the sun would always experience day. Which part of the earth receives sunlight from the sun, it experiences day, and the second part, the other part of the earth experiences night. When the earth starts rotating, thus bringing continuous warmth to this region. Which face of the earth receive direct rays of the sun, and when the earth stop rotating, this part which receives sunlight is continuous warmth to this region. The other half which would remain in darkness, be freezing, could all the cold all the times, life would not be possible in such extreme climate conditions. In these conditions, when the one part of the earth is received always heat, and the second part will not receive heat, and it also become freezing point, so that in these climatic condition, the life on the earth will not survive. The second movement of the earth around the sun is on its orbit is called revolution. The earth around the sun, when the earth moves around the sun, is known as revolution. It takes 365 days and 6 hours. 365 days and 6 hours, which is known as 1 year, to revolve around the sun. We considered a year as consisting of 365 days only and ignore 6 hours. We count this 6 hours for 4 years, and then the fourth year will be 366 days. The fourth year is having 366 days. That is why every fourth year is a leap year. Here, do you know, it's very important, the ancient Indian astronomer Aryabhat had stated that the earth is round and rotate on its axis. Here you can see the diagram. You will draw this diagram in your notebook also. The middle, sun is in middle, and the earth, this is the diagram of revolution. The earth always moves around the sun. It takes 365 days and 6 hours to revolve around the sun. When the earth facing day and the second part, the other part is having night, the middle line is known as circle of illumination. But it also defines when the earth stop revoluting, then what will happen. So this revolution, the season, is the reason of season. Revolution is the reason of seasons. First is spring, winter, spring, and here summer. You can see the both side of the sun. Which side of the earth receives sunlight, it's having summers, and the other part is having winter. Here the 2 point you can see here, equinox. Equinox means when the earth experiences day and night, equal day and night, it's called equinox. You will make this diagram in your notebook also. 6 hours saved every years are added to make 1 day. 6, when we multiply 6 multiply by 4 is equal to 24. So when we count these 6 hours for continuous 4 years, then it becomes 24 hours. So that every fourth year is a leap year. This surplus day is added to the month of February. Thus, every fourth year February is of 29 days instead of 28 days. 3 years continuously, February has 28 days, and the fourth year, the leap year, February has 29 days. Such a year with 366 days is called a leap year. Find out when will the next leap year be. We know very well that this is 2020. This year is a leap year. So you will give me the answer, then what will be the next leap year be. From figure number 3.3, it is clear that the earth is going around the sun in an elliptical orbit. Elliptical orbit means when you see the shape When what is the shape when the earth revolute around the sun? It's a elliptical orbit. Notice that throughout its orbit the earth is inclined in the same direction. A year is usually divided into summer, winter, spring and autumn season. We know very well that we have 4 seasons in India: summers, winter, spring and autumn. Seasons change due to the change in the position of earth around the sun. When the earth revolves around the sun, it is the reason for changing in season. This is all about your chapter. Rest of the terms we will discuss tomorrow, and if you have any problem regarding this topic, then you can message me. Thank you so much.